Like any would-be mother, like Eastbura wanted the best for her children. She had long feared she might be carrying the mutated gene known as Fragile X. Her 40-year-old uncle had Fragile X and was so intellectually impaired he had the mental age of a 10-year-old. Although she had no symptoms herself, Ms. Eastbura was so concerned she asked her GP to check if she was a carrier. The Sydney IVF clinic GE performed the test. The result was negative. You base all your family planning and everything off that test, then to find out it's incorrect is devastating, she told 9 News. After getting what she thought was the all-clear, Ms. Eastbura and her husband Philip went on and had 2 children, Hayden and Jake, now aged 9 and 6. After a few years it became obvious the boys had the autism-like symptoms associated with Fragile X. The IVF clinic had been wrong. Ms. Eastbura was in fact a carrier and had passed the gene on to her sons. Ms. Eastbura and her husband are now suing the clinic for negligence and are seeking damages to help with the costs of raising the boys. The joys of having a typically developing kid versus one with a disability, you can't put a figure to that, Mr. Eastbura said outside the Supreme Court. All I know is we love our boys, and we're missing out on a lot of things a typical family would. Ms. Eastbura told the court the boys would have the disabilities all their lives. They will never be able to ride a bike or drive a car, she said. They will never be able to live on their own and will always need someone to care for them. The case continues. Copyright 9 Digital Proprietary Limited 2017.